Hello, my name is Emily Guo, and I'm going to talk to you about the importance of you in success. I want you to take a time to reflect. Reflect on a time where you thought you couldn't achieve something, no matter how small it was. You needed reassurance from a peer, friend, or family member that you can do it and that you are capable. It's funny because just a few days ago, my friend said she was lacking motivation and that she needed some pressure to get through her work. Motivation is something we all struggle with. So why do we lack motivation? Why do we think some things are impossible? This brings me to my first point. Do you believe that you can do it? Do you believe that you can achieve success? It's all in our mind. There's a voice inside our head that tells us this is way too hard, which may cause us to procrastinate on our success, to finish a task and just cross it off our list. In this program, we analyzed a quote from Gandhi, who believed that if you believe that you can't do it, you may be incapable of doing it. But if you believe that you can do it, then maybe you can acquire the capacity to do it. If we do not have this self-confidence, then how is there any possibility we can gain success, rewards, and satisfaction? It is not up to our parents, teachers, or supervisors to hold us accountable for our responsibilities. Sure, they can nudge us in the right direction, but it's ultimately up to us and only us to make a decision. Second, what do you want? Not someone else, but what do you want to achieve? What do you truly want? As people, we desire someone to tell us to do the right thing, especially if it has a huge impact in our future. We don't want to retrace our steps all the way back to the beginning, only to go through a long, dreadful process when we could have done it correctly in the beginning. But we shouldn't follow other people's definition of success, because it can be our definition of failure. Failure to pursue our own interests. For example, pathology was a department that everyone talked about among the last few weeks, and I saw this department on the last day, so I expected to also enjoy this just as much. But when I walked through those doors into that building, I knew this wasn't for me, and that's okay, because I don't have to like something because all my friends take interest in it. I don't decide their future, and they don't decide mine. You are your own leader in success. Finally, is this all worth it? Is your hours of dedication, your blood, sweat, and tears, not literally, maybe the tears, but is this all worth it? Think about all the consequences, all the good and the bad. Does the good, in fact, outweigh the bad? Or is this truly something you're going to regret for the rest of your life? After discussing these questions, I want to share with you some tips. My first is ask questions. If you don't know something, just ask, because it's probably beneficial to you in the future. For example, if you want to know someone's profession, just ask. Because people don't know when you're confused or you're curious. That's why you should take this as an opportunity to gain some clarification, especially when the resources are right in front of you. Number 2, clear that negativity. I know that sometimes we put ourselves down, but we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to anyone else. Everyone's different, and sometimes we forget that. And number 3, have time for self-care, because sometimes we need breaks and time to relax. You can't make progress if you're physically and emotionally drained. If you have some hardships, that's how you are where you are today, so you can get through it. So just remember, ask questions, clear that negativity, and have time for self-care, because success is impossible without you in it. Thank you. This brings me to my first point. Do you believe that you can do it? It's all in our mind. There's this voice that tells us this is way too hard, and this may cause us to procrastinate. So, wait, am I allowed to restart?
Yeah. Okay, yes. I don't think it was filming.
Oh,
Okay. I don't know. Wait, oh yeah, it is flashing. Okay, never mind. Okay, we can start over. Okay. Just wait like.
Come on, Diane, you're the teacher.
No, it worked. Wait, did I mess you up? Sorry. I was just like, oh my mind. Okay, we can just go back. Or do you just want to start? Okay.
You can just go back to the point where you finished talking about a topic. You don't have to start all the way over.
yeah. It's like 1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, my name is Emily Guo, and I'm going to be talking about the importance of you in success. Reflect on a time when you thought you weren't able to achieve something, no matter how small it was. You needed reassurance from your friend, family, or peer that you can do it and that you are capable. Motivation is something we all struggle with. So why do we lack this motivation? Why do we think some things are impossible?